Well, hello there, great person. Good to have you back, or good to meet you. This is my reaction to the new Dune trailer. I don't know if it's the first trailer or if it's the second trailer. I just know there's a new trailer out for that movie. I don't know anything about Dune, but I'm a huge sci-fi fan. Watched with pleasure Stargate, Star Wars, stuff like that. A bit of Star Trek, Next Generation mainly in my youth, and yeah, I really like this stuff. I mean, it's just a professional thing with me because I work in an area where you might sometimes think I'm doing a bit of sci-fi stuff, but yeah, so I like sci-fi, and I think Dune is sci-fi, and I don't know anything about it. I might read the books. I think there are books. I looked it up recently. I think there are 10 books or so. If I like this movie, I will definitely read the books. As always, I like books, and let's just get into this and let's just see what it does. And I'm sorry in advance if I have to mute the clip, perhaps, because sometimes YouTube doesn't let me play some music and trailers. So yeah, let's see what this is about. People singing. That looks beautiful.
Planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low.
Yeah.
Rolling over the sands, you can see spice in the air.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
The outsiders ravage our lands in front of our eyes.
outsiders. Aliens? Oh,
Their cruelty to my people is all I've known.
interesting.
What's to become of our world?
Okay.
A boy.
Hey, Duncan, can I trust you with something?
Oh, Jason Momoa.
I've been having dreams about a girl on Arrakis.
Huh.
I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories.
They do.
Important happens when we're awake. Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
We are House Atreides. There is no call we do not answer. There is
Oh.
no faith that we betray.
Interesting.
Smile, Gurney.
I am smiling.
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts.
That looks very interesting.
There's something awakening in my mind.
You need to face your fears.
Come with me.
Why do I have this? Is it because of the
Be ready.
oxygen?
We've never met Harkonnens before. They're not human, they're brutal.
The Duke's son sees too much.
This is my Dune.
Oh,
Kill
what?
them all.
What were those people thingies?
God in heaven.
Get everything with guns off the ground. Go!
Wow.
Extermination.
Looks like that.
They're picking my family off one by one.
Sci-fi ships do that to desert planets.
Let's fight like demons.
Wow, great visuals. Oh, this looks so good.
Dad, what if I'm not the future of House Atreides?
Oh, that's one
Great man doesn't
big
seek to lead.
war.
He's called to it. But if your answer is no, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be.
Oh, mate, that's so scary.
If anything happens,
Oscar Isaac's also in an interesting role.
With my life.
Badass assassins always like badass assassins. What was that? What is that? Are they phasing?
Together, can we stand a chance?
It's time.
Yeah, quite a... Wow. That looks interesting. I don't know what was going on. Oh, HBO Max. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... I don't know what was going on. I have to be honest. I don't know what that was. But those were quite some visuals. That's, I mean, for sci-fi it doesn't have to be like that. Doesn't have to have great visuals, can be very low key sometimes and have a big effect as well. But there was quite some actors I really like in this. And I mean, there's nothing to do with the script, obviously, but actors are good and they're some of my favorite actors and they're doing a great job, which is always good. But let's see, let's go through this a bit because I mean, I don't know anything about this. I mean, obviously this is the Dune planet probably. I mean, it's called Dune and there's a desert planet, something like that. I know that. That's probably all I know. It had a bit of a, and I hope I'm not offending anyone with this, but a bit of a Game of Thrones vibe because of the families and prophecy, but it felt a bit more interesting here. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just a bit sour because of the last seasons of Game of Thrones, but that's not the place here to discuss that. So the planet is a desert, yeah, obviously, but this again here. This was this ship from where Batista was on. I don't know what he's playing. He seems to be an alien that is close to a human, I think. And they attack this desert planet. And of course, the desert planet people don't seem to have that high of a technology. So in these kinds of stories, it's mostly, from my experience, it's either the inhabitants of the planet are very primitive, or they are very highly advanced and just hide it and it's somewhere buried, or their ancestors were very highly advanced and they now forgot it, or they locked it away from them, or stuff like that. So, but this planet seems to be important, and there's this prophecy thingy, I think, going on with the Duke's son, Prince, I don't know, something like a noble. And I'm curious if, obviously it's about the planet Dune, but I'm curious whether it's about the noble man, the noble young boy going there, and that's why it's so important, or if the planet itself is important, there's something in the planet or with the people of the planet. And yeah, these people here, they just fire rockets at people on the ground. I mean, if you're in a war and do that, you win. What can you say? I don't know. And yeah, that is the only thing. I loved everything about this, save for two things: the stupid jokes Jason Momoa did, and I have high hopes for it being better in a better context, because it was a bit out of nowhere. This was a really, epic, huge scale trailer. The woman was singing her great Oriental-like song, and it was great, and you were into it, and there was here Dave Bautista. I think it's him. I mean, I'm not that knowledgeable in actors, but looks to be him, and he was there, and everything was going on. It's mysterious, and then suddenly a stupid joke. Why? Killed the mood for me. But I think in a movie, a joke can be very great, and I mean, but in a trailer, it doesn't fit in a trailer like this, I think. Was a bit of a stupid choice, in my opinion. I mean, they have more experience with producing trailers than I do, so they probably know what they're doing. So yeah, he has these dreams. I wonder what they are. Might be visions. Might also be that they are mentally linked in a way, because often in sci-fi there are civilizations that are, their mind is expanded beyond their bodies, and they have these special powers like psionics or something like that, which is interesting. And yeah, we don't know everything, and I really like these concepts, because for me that's a great way of getting a bit of magic into sci-fi. So like we have science fantasy here. It's not science fiction like hard science fiction where we have laws of physics that we know all being applied here completely, like is quantum physics here, is relativity here. We don't know that. Well, you perhaps do if you read this story before, but I don't. So this mystic thingy vibe is more science fantasy, which I'm perfectly fine with. I really love science fantasy. For me, Star Wars is science fantasy, and I love Star Wars. And yeah, so he's having these visions, and there's apparently a prophecy, there's cool designed things, and there's the stupid joke I don't like, but I love Jason Momoa, so huge fan. So I mean, he probably wouldn't do a stupid scene. I don't think he would. He's quite, from what I've seen of him, the little I know of him is that he wouldn't do something he doesn't think is cool. And I think he knows what's cool. For sure. I mean, he's Jason Momoa. And yeah, the planet again. He as well, he seems quite young and he's doing a great job at acting. Interesting. I'm looking forward to his performance. And here, Oscar Isaac, right? Not that yeah. Great performance in Star Wars, one of the best things about the new Star Wars parts. One of the only good things, I think. But I'm a bit of a party pooper when those films are concerned. I don't know how you say it. And yeah, this fighting, what is that? They seem to be phasing in and out of existence. What is that? I am very curious to get that explained in the movie by science, fantasy, magic, or technology. I don't care which of those. So they are having this. This was a better joke. I like this more because Josh Brolin. Is that Josh Brolin? I'm so sorry. I'm not that good with actors. But so he's so stern, and then he says, "You smile," and he says, "I am smiling." It was. I don't know why that was funny. Because it wasn't that tense of a scene. It was more like, yeah, we are here. This is the ceremony, and we should be happy. Be happy, and I am. You know, it's great character development. You know, that develops his character. The other thing didn't really develop the character, but let's just not go into that too much. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, he sees her. She might be a psionic. I'm just calling them that now. I don't know what they're gonna be called, but let's just call them psionic. So she's a psionic woman, perhaps, girl, and they meet, they know each other, and they have these things in their nose. Perhaps something with the atmosphere is wrong, or poison, whatever. I mean, I can speculate a lot. And what is she doing? You know, so let's go with my idea about, yeah, it might be some ancient tribe that hit something on the planet, and this is the ancient tribe, a vision of an old being from the tribe, and she's sending him some message. I don't know. It's funny to speculate with when you have no idea, but yes, so this is a war. Yeah, this is, okay, I think this was here somewhere. I don't know, but perhaps it's later. But what I didn't like was the ground battles. They have to have good explanations for them. I mean, fighting one-on-one, okay. They can use their phasing technology fighting. I really like that. But why would they do ground battles when they have these spaceships that we've seen numerous times? I hope there is a good explanation for that. Because why would they fight on the ground otherwise? That's the other thing that bothered me a bit. But other than that, I loved it. Everything. Great visuals, great acting as far as I can see. And this guy, oh my god, what is that? He looks like a giant slug on a stick, and he's, I don't know, looks a bit like LaRoche from The Mentalist, but I don't know. Great image. And his voice was strange, and I think he's after the boy. I don't know. And then there's this, I can't really make out what that is. Looks a bit like a Death Star. And there's this, I mean, this looks like a deflector shield, or I don't know, a force field, something like that. And again, some ancient rites, and it's this combination of ancient and tribal and very modern. I like that. That's very. Is that a young Jason Momoa? Interesting. And there's this phasing again, which I'm looking forward to. And there's the giant worm that I've was there a Dune movie? It might have been that there was a Dune movie 20 years ago or so, and I've seen a picture of this stupid worm thingy in the news in the TV guide. I remember a giant worm on a desert planet. Might have been Tremors though, I don't know. And they are here. And it's the worm and something about leading, great dialogue. So it makes me hope that there's great dialogue. And a badass ninja assassin maid woman, I don't know, looks cool. Hope she's doing some cool stuff in the movie. again, the fighting, and this is what I meant. Why are they fighting in this? Why do they have knives? Why don't they just shoot each other? I mean, they had missiles in the beginning. Hope there's a good explanation for that. And is that what is that? Is it like, no, it's a normal knife. Okay. Dune. Yeah, it's Dune. Great. Well, so that was my reaction and my commentary on this. Completely blind. I don't have no idea what this was gonna be. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll have to see how I watch it. I might watch it at the movie theater with a good friend of mine. I might watch it at home here. But I will probably not react to it, I think. Except if you all want it and there are many people that say, hey, react to this, would be fun, then I will do that. But I'm planning on just watching it in the cinema or on my couch with my big TV. And yeah, what interesting, so mysterious. I hope it's and some allusions to quite some complex relationships and societies. Not that much, but I think it's there. I got this. That's what I meant with the Game of Thrones vibe, that it's complex and a lot is happening and everything seems to be interwoven and the slug man is mad and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. I did. And yeah, if you like this content or if you like horror, I'm mainly doing horror on this channel, but I also do other stuff sometimes. Everything that's fun for me. And yeah, if you like stuff like this, consider liking and subscribing. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice and great day, whatever you do with this. Yeah, and perhaps we'll see each other again, perhaps not. But anyway, take care of yourself and see you perhaps around. Bye.